What is a just culture and how it impacts staff behavior and patient safety?
The just culture basically represent the way you deal with errors. Okay, if a mistake happens, if you look for the scapegoat and you punish again the last person that touched the patient, ignoring the mechanism of how you got there, you're basically are unjust because you're obviously looking at the mechanism that led to the mistake very superficially. A just culture means that you recognize that mistake occur because the team involved has a problem, and the problem may be inside the team, maybe be even bigger, maybe a policy that was approved by the hospital a year earlier, and they obviously forgot to mention some particular extenuating factors that occur in this case. The policy means that you may be much better off fixing the problem by talking to the people who are actually involved with the mistake and say, okay, we understand that this happened. If you were to go back in time, how would you have prevented? Can you tell me what we could have done so that you would be available, would have been available to actually fix this before it happened?
And building on that, you also want it to be a learning example, not an scapegoat example. So you want to be able to use the example as this is not anyone's fault, but here's what happens. Here's what we learned from it. Here's how to improve upon it. And we all need to take our own individual accountability and responsibility to maintain this effort and move forward with it. Because if you can't learn and grow from a mistake, it's going to repeat itself.
Now, in a very few occasions, there is a situation in which the person is actually responsible directly because his behavior or her behavior was either at risk, in other words, she or he skipped something that was supposed to be done, or the behavior was reckless. The person knew that what he was going to do was dangerous. He knew that it was prohibited, and he did it in spite of that. And that obviously is a behavior that is reprimanded. And in that particular case, you need to have some disciplinary action taken. But those are actually the exception, and it's not the rule.